Alright guys, so Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, it's almost here. It's almost out in theaters. We have about one more day to wait before we can watch it on the big screen in all its glory. Okay, I couldn't be more excited about it. If you aren't excited to see this film, this video isn't for you. Okay, I've made my other 2 videos on The Odyssey. I've gotten a lot of hate on those videos already. Alright, this is for fans of Christopher Nolan and for fans looking forward to this film, not for the people on the hate train. Okay, the debut has happened for this film on Rotten Tomatoes. We have our official score so far with over like 70 critics that have already put in their reaction, their score for the movie, right? I think 1 was negative, which was like a 6 out of 10. And the rest were glowing praises. We already did our video on the early reactions for like the world premiere, right? But now it's the official Rotten Tomatoes debut. Well, what did it debut at? I'll put up on the screen for you guys right now. It says The Odyssey debuts with 98% on Rotten Tomatoes, Christopher Nolan's highest rated film ever. Crazy as hell, because his highest rated film is The Dark Knight at 94% sitting currently, and he just smashed that with a 98%. But not only that, okay, it gets better for Christopher Nolan fans, for people who believe in this movie and in this director. It gets better because check this one out. I'll do you one better. Okay, it says right here, The Odyssey jumped up to 99% on Rotten Tomatoes, one of the highest rated blockbusters of the decade. I knew this guy would deliver. I've been championing for this movie for weeks now. Excited, watching all the trailers, watching all the clips, all the behind the scenes footage, all the featurettes. We've reacted to a lot of that on the channel. You know, I keep receiving hate comments here and there. The hate train for this movie is over the moon. Okay, I couldn't believe it. I cannot believe how much attention certain people on this site have managed to garner up in the negative direction for this film. But honestly, is this the hill you guys wanted to die on? Christopher Nolan failing at the box office, him failing with his general audience, with his fans? Because let me tell you, it's not a good hill to die on whatsoever. You're definitely going to lose that battle. But okay, let's check out what the box office is going to do. Let me pull this up on the screen for you right now. It says Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey is tracking to open with over 200 million worldwide, would be the largest non-Batman opening of his career, which is exactly what I want to hear. Okay, for those saying that this movie was going to fail, that this was going to be a box office disaster, that this movie was going to be a bad movie in general, you couldn't be more incorrect. I tried to tell you. I tried to tell you, hey, this is me giving my real opinion and not jumping on a hate train. Okay, I'm giving you guys the facts of the matter and what people are actually saying about this film, that I've actually seen it, not watching 1 minute, 2 minute trailers and making their opinion up because they seen a face in it that they didn't expect to see. Okay, but this is fantastic news, guys. Fantastic news. As I stated previously, I have my tickets already. You can expect my movie review for The Odyssey come Friday, I want to say. Okay, and I'm aware that all of like the bigger creators, all the bigger movie reviewers, all of the channels that I love, honestly, I've been watching those guys for years. Austin Burke, right? Flick Pig, I think he did his video with Austin Burke. I definitely seen that. Chris Stuckman, Jeremy Johns, all those guys, right? All the OGs in the game, all the people who have been doing it for a very long time, much longer than me. Their reviews are already out. You can go watch those reviews, get those out the way, because come Friday, we will be dropping the Demigod ENT official movie review for The Odyssey on the channel. I couldn't be more hyped, couldn't be more excited about it. This is like my top 5 most anticipated movies this year. Dune Part 3 still holds my #1 spot alongside like Doomsday, right? The upcoming Spider-Man film. I'm excited for all these movies, but man, The Odyssey, it's a story that I've loved for a very long time. I've loved Greek mythology for a very long time, despite what people would try to say in the comment section that I don't for some reason, because I defended the movie so far up to this point, right? But regardless, guys, all the hate comments aside, all the controversy, all the spark aside, let's be fans for once. Let's get excited for this movie, which is what as movie fans we should be doing. Let's get excited to see one of the greatest directors of this generation drop another banger on our heads, okay? And really, that's the news I wanted to bring you guys here today. The Rotten Tomatoes debut of 98, now 99%, insane numbers for Nolan. We'll see what happens come like tomorrow, and especially Friday, the official release date, right? When it gets the swarm of critics that have seen the movie instead of just the early viewers of the film. And then what I'm also interested in is that audience score to drop. We know that they're going to be review bombing it on the audience side, right? That's just going to happen. That's what comes with hate trains for movies. They're going to downvote the trailers. They're going to drop the hate comments. They're going to go onto like Rotten Tomatoes or onto Letterboxd. Follow me on Letterboxd, by the way, Demigod ENT, but onto Letterboxd, and they're going to drop their 1-star reviews and review bomb this movie to hell. At least their best attempt at doing so, even though they haven't seen the movie. Right? If you've seen the movie and you don't like it and that's your review, there's nothing wrong with that. I've been saying that the entire time. No movie is above criticism. Obviously, that's what we do here on the channel. We critique film, we critique movies, right? So no movie is above criticism. If you genuinely come out of this film and were like, oh, that wasn't for me, I disliked it for however many reasons, you know, whatever your reason may be, and you put out your review, you write it, you drop your rating and whatever, that's perfectly fine. But if you're jumping on a hate train hoping this movie fails, go get your head checked. That's all I'll say. Okay, something is currently wrong with your mental state. Those are my thoughts on this debut for the Rotten Tomatoes score. Okay, for the Odyssey. Couldn't be more hyped for this movie. Like I said, subscribe so you don't miss my movie review in the future on this channel. Let me know your thoughts on this movie news down in the comment section down below. If you don't know what we do here on Demigod ENT, we do film, TV, and pop culture based content. So if you're interested in this type of content, you're in the right place. Hit subscribe, hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Peace.